Well, I'm finally playing Allo again. The last time I did so was back on the Horde test, and it kinda left a sour taste in my mouth, so I've refused to play it. But today I'm gonna come back to it, and I'm gonna try and survive solo on a 400 player server, which I think is gonna be a pretty hard task. I'm not gonna be using any pin slot, so purely bites and claw swipes. But getting back on this server is gonna be a lot harder, because when I was back on the Horde test, I pretty much lived off of AI, no problem. Whereas on this server, there is zero AI. So I'm gonna have to make a lot of kills, scavenge. I hate eating body drops, I always pass them. I mightn't be able to on this creature. Yeah, we'll slowly make our way around to Sanctuary. We got Swamp Spawn, so it should be a little bit more chill, which is good for us. Sank is just over there. There's no little pesty Herreras. Swamp Sanctuary tends to be one of the safest in the game, and because of that, it's one of my favorites to visit. But that being said, it still has its dangers. Oops. It's a little Rex. I wasn't meant to. Oops. Oh! Come here, little Rexy. This will be a good kill for us if we can make this. Dude, lost him in the grass. This is tracks. Oh, he bled out. Oh, Rexy down. Like panic pounced him, which was almost bad, but I jumped off of him. Old habits, man. I heard something. Let's just run. That was my first fault, but I decided to loop back around and maybe double my catch. Oh, he's eating. Got him! It was only a small Herrera. Okay, I was worried about nothing then. Now, it's always better to be safe than sorry, as you never know what's going to be brought in for the smell of a fresh corpse. There's a gator here, trying to pinch my food. He's pretty big. Bloody rascal. Not much I could do about that, and it was now time to concede what remained, as other creatures were moving in. No, I missed. That was my chance to get rid of another stinky Herrera. There's food here, which scares me, to be honest. There was a couple Omni somewhere. They've probably been feeding from this body, and have put on some decent size. He's pretty big. Maybe I'm better off waiting for them to leave Sank. Our food is okay. Our diet's not gonna fall off for some time. I'm pretty sure those Omnis can just pin me, just one of them. Nope. Okay, I can hear the bees. Yes, Omnis are getting kicked out. So I should just leave the smaller ones that I might be able to take out. Come here. We need you. No. Man, that's when pinning would have been useful. why I don't like little raptors. No. No, my bucket's not working. Okay, I need to run. I'm getting attacked by bees? I thought I'd have a lot more time. Apparently not. I had envisioned myself leaving this place with a full belly and full diets. But in reality, things were not looking great. Let's go up here somewhere. Uh-oh, I crashed. No! Let's pray this run is not over before it's even begun. Okay, I'm alive. Well, it wasn't our time just yet, but our looming rapid hunger drain might just do it. So it's time to select my favorite mutation for Allo that might just give us a fighting chance. Food drains more slowly, 25%. That is huge for Allo. I'm gonna need it to work wonders here for me. And it would, keeping starvation at bay long enough that I managed to get to a corpse. Unfortunately, it was rotted, and also an AI body drop, something I try my best to avoid, but with no other real options, it will have to do. Okay, we got a bite, and we never puke. If we don't puke, that's a huge win. There's an A diet, back along the beach, might have to go for. Hey, Herrera's watching the body. Okay, we got some diet. Playing chicken with Herrera, which I hate. Okay, our growth rate's saved. What do I do from here? Still go south? I think I shall. My main concern with being a solo Allo is, if you run into something that can and wants to kill you, how the hell do you escape? You're too slow to outrun most things. I don't think we're a good swimmer, and our stamina is pretty rubbish. Oh, there's some food here. Oh no, the gator just took it. Can I have some? Just a little bit. I just need a bite, please, Mr. Crocodile. This looks sad. No. It does not feel pity for an Allo. It's just a body drop. You'd think I was lying about my displeasure of body drops by the amount I've eaten, but frankly, without them, I would be dead by now. Oh shit, a big Kano. He's too big. Uh-oh. This Kano was behaving very weird, crouching around being sneaky for several minutes. But it was all about to make sense. Why? Oh, it's a T-Rex. Oh, that's why he's being so sneaky. There's a second one next to me on my left. What the hell? We gotta keep moving. Oh, but that was scummy of the Rex, man. That is absolute stinky behavior. If you're gonna kill him, just kill him. Don't be friendly, get him closer. Now, with just enough food in my stomach, I was finally able to leave swamp. But I think this is gonna be useful just yet, as we're going into an open plains area. But like I said, Allo is extremely hard to escape, so I'm going to try and use the water. The South Savannah definitely lacked the water, but what it did have was plenty of zones for our prime checklist. Just running bush to bush, tree line to tree line, trying to be sneaky. I'm also scared about running into a bush, there's a Rex in it. But if I can get one good meal here, I feel like the hardest part's probably going to be done. Oh, I see something. Oh, that were dibbles. Oh god, lucky it never went head first into them. Oh, there's a tracks. I got a close swap I want. Yeesh. Protect him. You must. He's gonna bleed like a sieve. Don't do that. I would much appreciate it if you didn't do that. No! Oh, that tree almost cooked me, and I swiped the wrong way. The only problem is this is a high traffic area, man, and I do not want to be here forever. He's sitting. I don't think he hit me then. He was too scared to thrash in case he killed his mate. I've no idea how heavy this trike is. He might be actually deceivingly fat, or he mightn't be that heavy at all. And I'm playing way too cautious. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, I almost screwed that up. I was waiting for a claw swipe that never happened again. I think it's because I lost the momentum sprinting. So this is a good learning fight. We're going balls to the walls. You must be close to bleeding out. I mistimed it. Is he still bleeding, this one? Oh, he is, and he's sprinting. Oh, what? Ouch. Okay, that got me wounded. Maybe we chill. We take our winnings and we move on. I mean, that trike is bleeding bad still. But do I want to risk it? No, not really. I'm okay. Let's get out of here. Let's find somewhere a little bit more chill. Look at the blood. Turns out these little trikes are a pretty decent score. They have a heck of a lot of meat on them. And I was able to top up my stomach 2 or 3 times and still have meat left over. Once healed, I did one final sweep through the savannah, looking for the bigger of the two, with no success. So it was time to move on once more. See how fast we actually are in water. We got a bit of speed. It's not great though. Little dibble has fallen. There we go. Build back up. 180 growth rate. We're doing it. Traveling side of things are almost done. Just need to pass through Highlands and I've completed prime tasks. And then I can finally play the way I want to play. It's a bigger dibble. Kinda don't need him. But if he was to come my way. Oh no, there's a couple of dibbles, actually. Oh no, it's like, what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and a packy. Okay, so that's why you always wait a minute before you attack. You never know what's trailing behind. It's got prime. Well, it should be prime. Is this fracture damage? That could be handy if fighting a sub-rex or something like that. Big squad of packies. Increase overheating capacity. No. We already do pretty good damage. Maybe we increase it even more. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm happy we got prime. It's always the goal. Well, one part of it. These pteranodons. Oblivious to the world around them. Focused on catching fish. Not a care. I can't get past this. What the hell? That's good to know, though. If I even need to escape from an Allo, come out. I'll pick one at least. Oh, I see a big T-Rex. Opposite side. That's the way I would have went around if I could get through that human facility. Someone's going down the drain. Oh, it was a gator. It was a big gator that was making its way down. He might try and make the crossing from here to Delta. What's he doing? He's coming straight to me. He's in for a mighty jump scare. Oh, what an unlucky sod. That was one of my stranger kills in the game. I'm not complaining. Well, I went AFK for a minute, had a little snack, and the patrol to my left has activated. So I think someone has walked through. Failing my ambush didn't really matter. These guys were pretty small, but they were determined to sacrifice themselves to me, and I was more than happy to oblige. How's he alive? It's gonna take forever to pluck all the organs out of these guys. Too big to shake. I'm gonna do it. Can't be leaving food. Auto restart. Sheesh, we have been playing for a while. Maybe it's time to log. It's been a good first attempt on the Allo. I thought it was going to take me multiple tries to get this far. But I've been getting awfully lucky or actually being smart. Maybe a little bit of the both. Yeah, it's been very successful. May day 2 bring just as much joy. Where do we leave off at? Ooh, almost 80%. We're getting big. 3 tons, 190 bite force. About to head to North Lake for the first time. Hopefully we can spot a bunch of herbies. Well, not a bunch. A couple. that we can take on. No one out here? No one? I think I just saw someone. I'm pretty sure I just saw some pixels running on my screen. Going up to Volcano. Maybe they saw me and they're running away. Got eyes like a hawk, so I back myself. Ooh, it's a single big patch key. What's he doing by himself? He's probably gonna go in there and drink. Hopefully we catch him drinking. Some good hits on him. He's gonna be bleeding pretty bad. You can see his tracks on the gravel. Footprints go up here. There he is. He stopped bleeding. Oh, he fell. The pressure got to him. While dissecting the Paki carcass, I did hear a Tenonto broadcast from the patrol below me, so off I went looking for it. The Tenos moved on. Oh wait, what the hell? I just heard him sniff. Okay, well, I guess you are still here. He's not that big though, is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, away he goes. No. Well, my bucking didn't want to work, but the rock works. And now they're all bleeding bad. Oh, you're a slow Omni. Fall down here. Oh, now only one remains. You poor son of a gun. Actually, I might be stuck. Unless I can. Oh, no, I cannot. Well, shit. Oh, there we go. Eee. Pounce to the rescue. What if I like pounce to that? Oh my god, this poor family. Hello, Gilly. That was beautiful. At least those raptors were brave enough to give it a go. Because I know I never wanted to mess with no Allo as an Omni. So they're braver than me. Dude, I think these gators want to come up and just pinch my food. Oh, what? 4 dinos. Group limit is 2, by the way. There's 5 gators there. Holy rule break. Yeah, it turns out it was actually 6. Look, they're gonna go and feed their buddies, which is also another rule break. Look at these guys teaming. Like, how does any other dino compete against 6? 30 minutes or so later, and I had a golden opportunity to reduce their numbers myself. Oh, look at you. Come on! Seeing all those dinos had me spooked, so I refused to get too close to the water's edge. He must be hurting though. Those machine gun bites. 200 damage a pop. The old petrol tank was looking a bit low, but a perfectly timed dibble would save that. Is he oblivious? He might be. I needed to catch him and stop him fast, as at the other end of the bridge was a whole Herbie herd. Why didn't he run? It's 2 trucks guarding the other side. Let's hope nothing else comes on the other and pinches me in. Oh, the Trudon wants to bite. Technically, this is rule breaking. I'm sharing food. There's a little baby Trudon. Like, come on, man. With bridge trolls camping this side, I decided to stick to the other. Oh, it's a Maya. Oh, gator. The Maya ran off, probably to change its pants, but it never saw me, so I tried my luck at tracking it down. Xerato. Not the Maya, but not a bad consolation. That was unlucky for Mr. Xerato. Packies. I'll let them kill the Kano, eh? I'll come along for the spoils. Paste them up. Look at all these dudes being friendly. The end of this bridge was a bloody death trap. Even though all these creatures aren't allowed to fight together, but on the off chance that they just might, I decided to get the hell out of here. I'll just take the wire then. Right, I've been around the same area for a while now. It's getting a bit stale, plus I feel like I'm gonna crash anyway around here. I'm currently in my peak of my allo-ness. I would like to find some worthy battle. So far everything's been pretty easy. The only really scary fight I was in was those little sub-trikes. That's the only point I was really in some danger. Other than that, it's been pretty easy going, which I'm surprised about. I was expecting like 3 or 4 Ceratos everywhere. Oh, another Tenonto. He's fall calling. No, I only got 1 bite on him. That's not enough. I should have just claw swipe. I thought I'd be better off landing like 3 or 4 bites. I'm gonna take that special skin away from him. Ultimately, he got away, but we would meet again. Dino, you're back! And was getting away once more. But just minutes earlier, I met a friendly Allo that ran in this direction. If I could alert him in time, maybe they could make a play on it. No, it's too late. No, he might. Oh, he got him! I mean, it's time for some pen slop, I guess. I had to help the buddy out. Plus he had a special skin, so we had to remove him from the ecosystem. We had a little team up there, which worked out well. We eliminated that Tenonto I've been after. I would have never been able to catch it if it wasn't for our buddy here, so. We shared the kill together, and then the entombed body of a Stegosaurus. Once I had my fill, it was back to being solo. I like my little meow. Such a big scary dino. It does not sound too threatening. Oh, Ceratos. Looks like I'm arriving just in time. I was able to chase them all off the body, but that wouldn't be enough. These 4 Ceratos are gonna be a problem once they all put on size. Ultimately, they needed to be taken care of. Pull him away from the body buff. Okay, we cooked. Full Ceratos. Well, 3 basically. Let's go somewhere safe and heal. Because I'm not that foolish to stand next to all those corpses. If those Ceratos were a bit bigger, they should have easily killed me. But we did a good thing in getting them before they got to that stage and took them out. Gotten to that stage where the diets are so good that I do not even need the food. I'm kinda eating anymore is only gonna lower my bite force. Which is an odd dilemma, considering how we started this life off scratching by, living off scraps, even eating rotting meat. The last few percentages of my grow were spent here in the north, chasing around a mire that I could never quite get the jump on. I want to stay here, maybe get one more kill, and then I'll return. Infertile, we are 100. Nice, we did it. First Allo life on evrima on a 400 pop server. We've been pretty lucky, we haven't ran into many big groups at all. Oh, I see something over there, a Packy. He's coming this way. Okay, we might get a one more kill. Anyway, our bite force has dropped to below 150. That is ridiculous. It's less than an adult Serato. Oh, you're a hungry little fella. Come eat from this tree. I can catch ya. But the Packy would never get close enough. There is a bit of food here. If I in turn, hopefully get north jungle spawn, and somehow try and get here, I would like that very much. Oh, wait, there's the Packy again. Yeah, it's not happening. Oh well, let's intern me out. You can have a little spectator. Big yawn. Let's do this. And we spawn opposite side of the map, south. God damn it. I don't even know if Allo can spawn north where I want it. Not wanting to lose my entombed Allo, I was gonna play extra safe. I was doing my best to stay hidden, but that's when I saw another Allo fighting a Tenonto, and I thought he could use an extra set of claws. Hey, what are you doing? Let go, you freak. We got a good hit on. I don't really want to be this part of the map, but this is a lot of food if we make this kill. Sarah's. Screw that. I've had enough. Sarah's are after him. By now, the server population had halved, and finding a meal or anything killable was proving to be extremely difficult, even in high traffic areas. I need that food. The Y diet was sitting directly behind their nest. And understandably, they chased me away. Things were not looking good. A Hipsy? That does not solve our food issue. I was now banking on the very dangerous and usually populated west route to save me. I was confident it would, so I stuck around for as long as I possibly could. But in the end, I was forced to log out. I hate doing it to save my life, but it's something I should have done a lot sooner. Oh jeez, my character does not look too healthy. Okay, we're loading in. Let's pray there's some food around. How's there nothing? Server is packed. 400 players. Nothing? Are you serious? I do not believe this. And there's food down here. There's gotta be a gator, right? Oh wait, what's this? What is this? It didn't matter what it was. All I needed was a bite and I would be saved. And I'm dead. Unless there was a creature lying in ambush. Unsatisfied on how things ended, I grew another Allo. Most of my grow was spent hiding in the shadows, only coming out for food and water. But once I reached the aggressive hunger tick drain, I was forced to move out. Here comes a mire on the other side. Nope. This is not for me. Yes, this is not going well. Okay, this is going a bit better in my favor. We got a swipe on him. Using the water tactic, we did enough to keep the mire off of us. But that was just one battle. Starvation had me on the ropes. But that's nothing a few scraps and bones couldn't fix. If only I had either of those in my previous life. Actually gave us a good amount of food. And after a long time healing, I came back for round 2. No. I don't think he has any stamina. Bro, I'm still fumbling. I didn't realize at the time, but this is a completely different Maya than the one I was fighting just a moment ago. Oh. Just a handful of claw swipes, and it fell to bleed extremely quick. He fractured me from that? How's he not dead? Oh, there we go. Now he is. And now I'm legally blind. And leg fracked. Oh, I cannot see Jack. This is bad. And I'm in the open area. All the galleys are gonna pounce. Just hoping no one else comes over. I don't think Destroyer's seen me yet. But I cannot go anywhere with a leg and body fracture. Oh, this galley is selling me out. Go away. Thank you all for making it to the end of my video, and a big shout out goes out to the over 40,000 of you who have now subscribed. We have not been at this YouTube thing for that long, and the growth has been crazy. It amazes me how many people are interested in my silly little dino adventures. So, thanks again, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.